If you could save $25 million by putting government's email and sensitive data into the hands of a corporation, would you do it? For the city of Los Angeles, the answer was yes. Led by Chief Technology Officer Randy Levin, the city started a pilot program in January that's the first step to moving all 30,000 city employees to Gmail, Google's web-based email solution. LA will later adopt Google's productivity tools. Because of the bad economy, moving to a hosted solution via cloud computing became more attractive to LA, especially when the city also would get new features like video and chat.
Everyone seems to be in the same situation with budgets declining. You know, it's very dramatically at the state and local levels. Everybody seems to be in the same boat, some worse than others, but you know, still in all, everyone's trying to figure out that age-old question of doing more with less. And people are realizing that running infrastructure particularly is becoming much more of a commodity, and there are others that can do it better and faster and cheaper.
City officials say they are on schedule to have Gmail rolled out citywide by summer. Other features, like Google Docs and Google Sites, will follow.
The first focus is definitely email, and then we will work on all of the others. We haven't done our implementation planning yet, our detailed implementation planning. So as we go through that, that is one of the things that we intend to dive into and figure out in more detail. But we do know that the first focus really is email, and then we will look at all of the other office-type products and video and chat and all of that afterwards. I think some of this is just going to be organic because a lot of people today know how to use those kind of tools, so I think they're just going to grab onto them and just by themselves, you know, use the tools. One of the things that we heard was that a few of the private sector companies that have implemented, you know, their version of Gmail really grossly overestimated the amount of training that was required, just because today people have individual email accounts and some of the functions and features that go along with it. So we're anticipating a less robust training environment.
Levin's deputy, Assistant General Manager Kevin Crawford, is overseeing the implementation in partnership with solution integrator CSC. By going with Google, the city has had to think about some unique issues, like what the rules will be for Gmail's online chat capability. It may vary across the city's 44 departments.
Those are business decisions, and the business owners of those areas have to make the decision. Do I want my staff using chat? If they don't, then we turn it off. So for instance, the police, when we start off, the current plan is that we will give them email and we won't give them apps because they want to see how the email works, and then they'll start turning on the other applications as they want. There are a couple of departments, because of union rules or whatever else, we can't give them remote access. So we're going to start with those things. So there were some things that were very, very clear right up front that we had to set as policy. But we're charting new territory. I mean, let's be honest. This is something new, and we're doing something new, and therefore the policies are going to have to live with that something new and change with it.
Levin says she understands she's under the microscope. More than 70 other governments have contacted her office expressing interest in Gmail, so people are watching. The real pressure, though, she said, is on Google to get it right. For GTTV, I'm Matt Williams. Let's go in chronological order. Let's say, when did it start?